In 1834, this tunnel was sealed. No warning, no explanation, and no official reason ever given. What you're about to hear is not a legend. This tunnel exists, it was used, and then suddenly it was abandoned. Locals still avoid it. Historians argue about it, and explorers who entered it say the same thing. Something inside does not want to be found.
Hidden beneath layers of stone and time lies an underground passage often referred to as Crypta 1834. Originally carved during ancient Roman times, this tunnel was built to connect important regions through solid rock. For centuries, people walked through it. Soldiers, merchants, travelers. It was considered a masterpiece of underground engineering. But by the early 1800s, the tunnel had changed. By 1834, it was no longer just a passageway. It became a place people feared.
Historical notes from the early 19th century describe something unusual. Workers sent to repair sections of the tunnel began reporting disturbing experiences. They claimed the tunnel felt longer than it should be. Sounds echoed where no one stood. Footsteps followed them, then stopped when they turned around. At first, officials dismissed these claims until workers began refusing to enter. Some quit, others returned pale, silent, and shaken. One record mentions a man leaving his tools behind and running out of the tunnel, screaming that the walls were breathing.
Then came the incidents no one could explain. A small maintenance team entered the tunnel for inspection. Not all of them returned. Official documents never used the word missing. Instead, they wrote unaccounted for. No bodies were recovered. No signs of collapse were found. Just silence. After that, the tunnel was quietly sealed. No public announcement, no ceremony, just stone, iron gates, and orders to stay away. The year 1834 appears again and again in archived material. That was the year the tunnel was permanently closed, not because of structural damage, not because of war, but because, according to a brief handwritten note discovered later, the passage is no longer safe for the living. No further explanation was ever added.
Despite being sealed, reports didn't stop. Locals living nearby claimed they could hear sounds at night, low vibrations beneath their feet, distant knocking, sometimes voices. Church records mention people refusing to walk near the entrance after sunset. One priest allegedly performed a blessing near the site, then refused to return, saying only, "This place does not answer prayers."
In recent decades, urban explorers have attempted to enter sealed sections of ancient tunnels believed to be connected to Crypta 1834. Their footage is disturbing. Cameras malfunction deep inside. Batteries drain without warning. GPS signals vanish. One explorer described the tunnel as wrong. He said time felt distorted. Minutes felt like hours, and the silence was so heavy it caused physical pain. Another claimed to hear breathing behind him, slow and steady, even though he was completely alone. What makes this tunnel different is not just what people see, it's what they feel. A crushing sense of dread, pressure in the chest, an overwhelming urge to leave. Psychologists might call it panic, but the feeling only begins inside the tunnel, and it disappears the moment you step back into the light.
No official records explain what caused the closure. Some believe it was a structural experiment gone wrong. Others believe ancient burial chambers were disturbed. And some believe the tunnel connects to something far older than Rome itself, a place not meant for humans, a space that should have remained untouched.
The tunnel remains sealed to this day. Not collapsed, not destroyed, just closed. Which raises one final question. If it was empty, why did they seal it so carefully? And why did they never reopen it?
Some places are not abandoned, they are contained.